Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
How Obaseki tamed Oshiomhole as Akande leads APC Reconciliation Committee on Edo. The battle between Adams Oshiomhole, the national chairman of the APC, and Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State, has finally tied together a huge victory for Obaseki, as the newly reconstituted APC Reconciliation Committee on Edo APC conflict has finally tamed the political giant of Adams Oshiomhole and his exuberant. Adams Oshiomhole, who has severally boasted of his ability with practically efforts to deny Obaseki his desired second-term ticket, has many occasions used his influence as the national chairman of the party to set up the Reconciliation Committee with men favorably disposed to him. But unfortunately, Obaseki, with the knowledge of the interest of the members of those committee in the Edo State APC crisis, has already rejected them until the now celebrated Akinde's committee that he has wholeheartedly accepted. We recall that soon after Oshiomhole lost out in the battle to control the Edo State House of Assembly to Godwin Obaseki loyalists, he went through Ahmad Lawan to upturn the already inaugurated House of Assembly. Then the Senate under Lawan, who passed a resolution to take over Edo's State House of Assembly as requested by law, if and when the Assembly is in conflict and unable to hold its sitting. But the Edo State Assembly was holding its sitting, and the court later voided the Senate's actions on the ground that the Assembly cannot be inaugurated twice within a lifespan. So, when the conflict degenerated and Obaseki became too hard to bend, Oshiomhole again used his influence to constitute a national committee headed by his same Lawan, who had earlier led the Senate to pass a resolution to take over Edo State House of Assembly that made him an interested party in the conflict, whose interest was the success of Oshiomhole over Obaseki. This was the reason Obaseki outrightly rejected Lawan-led Reconciliation Committee and called for its reconciliation, so as Obaseki stayed and refused Lawan to head the committee. When they saw that Obaseki refused to budge, Oshiomhole again, through the APC National Vice Chairman South-South, Mr. Ito, constituted another committee. This again Obaseki rejected, as Ito himself is a known Oshiomhole's boy and cannot be trusted to be fair. Interestingly, none of Obaseki's camp men was in the meeting that produced the South-South committee. Obaseki, though ready for reconciliation, insisted on particularly only when it is fair committee that should be reconstituted. And now, BC Akande committee is an answer to the Obaseki demands for a new committee. Now, all Adams Oshiomole's efforts to use his influence as chairman to midwife the formation of the Reconciliation Committee to his advantage has been hugely termed by Obaseki unyielding attitude to previous committee. As it is now, Oshiomhole is going into the reconciliation table with suspension hanging on his head and neck, a suspension that has already begun to affect him at the national level, with members of APC National Working Committee questioning his continuous persistence over the NWC meeting, which when he had been suspended from the party when he had the party in his state. So Obaseki is at advantage, and certainly the reconciliation will be a win for him and is sure second-term ticket guaranteed too. Definitely, Oshiomhole will now have to work for Obaseki whom he has stated, who he has started calling names in the hope of having their way to deny Obaseki a second term ticket. The anticipation now is now dead. My dear, Edo people, my people. Um, so we heard the news, what's been going on, and everything that has been happening. Two committees has been set on previously to um, to check what the issue is in Edo State and to constitute it and to make sure that APC is not divided in Edo State. Because as it stands now, there are two divisions of APC in Edo State. One fraction loyal to Shomole, the other fraction loyal to Obaseki. Remember that Obaseki suspended Oshiomhole from the party back at home. So as it is, Oshiomhole stands suspended by the APC in his house, although he's the national chairman. But from back in Edo State, he is on suspension. And so the government has been, the leadership of APC has been clamoring for, peace in the APC community of Edo State. And so they set up committees. Two committees actually has been set up prior to this time. But guess what? The members that have constituted they set up the committee, one with people mainly from the south, and those people were all Oshomole's boys. The person to chair over the committee was Oshomole boy, somebody that is totally loyal to Oshomole, which means whatever judgment will be passed in favor of Oshomole against Obaseki. And one of the aim of Oshomole is to deal with Obaseki, to deny him the ticket for the second term, to say, we'll have another governorship candidate. We know that is a taboo in Nigerian politics when there's an incumbent governor who has just done one term, for another person to come and challenge the governorship candidate, just like it is for Buhari. He was already the president, and APC could not have another APC presidential candidate, So that's what it is. And so Shomole, so the parties to deny Obaseki the ticket for the second term. Hence, he created two fractions. And the fractions where he has his own boys, and the second fraction is with Obaseki, and even the House of Rep and all that. So a lot has been going on currently and presently in Edo State. So the APC from above sent people to say, what, let's look at this together. Let's see how we can solve what is going on in the party. Now, what Obaseki has been clamoring for, they have finally done. Sent somebody other than someone that is leading to Shomole to come and look at chairman the party, to look at what is going on. And Obaseki has welcomed this development. In so doing, has tamed Shomole in the sense that it will be a fair hearing. It will neither be for Obaseki or for Shomole, but the people will speak apparently, and we hope that they will not be given Ghana must go behind at night. We hope that they will come and they will speak and speak fairly and decide the matter, accordingly, without fear or favor for anybody, but that they will say what it is, what should the matter and what it should really be, without favoritism for one side or the other, So that's what it is. That's what it is. And Oshomole has successfully tamed Obaseki in this regard. He has successfully, Obaseki, I beg your pardon, has successfully tamed Oshomole in this regard. And Oshomole has to, come back home and, be subject to Obaseki, which he does not. He wants to be the godfather above everybody and anything. And what he says is a law. Sack this person, then Obaseki goes and sack. Give this person, deny this person, So that's what he wants to be doing, control, using his boys there. But we'll see. I will keep you updated. At Apple Line Media, we'll keep you updated with all the latest news as to the reconciliation meeting, what is going on, what the meeting is all about, and where they've got into. We'll keep you informed. We'll keep you updated with all that is going on regarding the reconciliation, what is happening. That's what we do at Apple Line Media. Thanks very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Click on the notification button so you can be abreast and you can know all our latest news, all that is going on in Nigeria. Thank you once again. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. God bless. Thank you. Bye.